Hey YouTube, Craig back with pickups. It's probably becoming like a 2, maybe 3 weekly occurrence this now. I'm just struggling to do the weekly pickups, so it's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be basically when I can. But that means the games, because I don't stop collecting, that means the games just mount up, which is good because it means more pickups. I'm going to fly through these. I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm going to try to keep my videos nice and short and sweet. As much as I love all your guys' videos, sometimes they go on forever, like 50-minute videos, 40, whatever. Which is all cool, but I'm going to try to keep mine as short as possible. There's plenty of stuff here, to be honest. So yes, I will crack on with the pickups. Charity shop to begin with. GameCube charity shop. It's the first for Super Nintendo. I've never come across GameCube in a charity shop. I've started to frequent on a new kind of patch. Funny story actually. I'll go into that in a second. On a new patch of charity shops. Become friendly with like 2 or 3 of them. And there's a young lad who works in one, and I told him how I want retro video games, blah blah. So he's keeping hold of them for me, so he held a couple of GameCube games back recently. So yeah, here they are. We've got True Crime New York City. These were £2.50 each, I believe, which probably is the going rate on eBay, to be fair, for these two. They're not like sought after titles. And we've got Dark Summit. So yeah, £2.50 each. I know nothing about these 2 games. I just literally took them because he kept them aside from me, and I don't have them in my collection. So yes, Dark Summit and True Crime. I believe there's 2 of these. True Crime New York, True Crime LA. I had one of them on the PS2. Don't remember much about it, to be honest. But yeah, so that's good. £2.50 each for those. But yeah, the story with regards to the charity shop. So this weekend, I'm wondering. Oh shit! I've got 3 Mario DVDs. They're downstairs. I can't be asked going to get them. I got them this week in the charity shop. The Super Mario Brothers show. I thought these are random, so I just picked them up. They were 50p each. I got 3 of them, and they can go for a decent amount on eBay. I wasn't looking to keep them in my collection. It's just not something I'm interested in, because it was Mario. I thought I'll have it. I'll try kind of move them on. I'll probably, by the looks of things, maybe get £10-12 for them for the 3. So that's decent. £1.50 turned into like whatever. So yeah. But yeah, funny story. I kind of bumped into a guy who's going to charity shop like on the same route as I am, looking at kind of the same thing. Like on the 3rd shop, he's like, "You're after what I'm after," and I'm like, "Yeah." Anyway, it turns out he gets chatting. He's like a massive retro game collector. He's got a full GameCube set, full PAL GameCube collection. He was showing me pictures on his phone. Very impressive. His name's Rich. That's as much as I know about him. I don't know whether I think he's on a few YouTubers' videos and such. You guys might know him. I know Stu knows him too, because we were talking about tubers you might know, and he mentioned he knows Stu. So, and with Stu having a full GameCube collection, I'd imagine that they spoke about it or whatever. So yeah, bumped into Rich. We exchanged numbers. He lives nearby, so that's random. We're gonna like go game hunting and such when we get a chance. So nice to meet you, Rich. If you're watching, I told him about my channel. I think he mentioned, oh yeah, I got a new sub out of it, so that's awesome. I think he's gonna watch a few videos and such. So yeah, that was strange. But yeah, so I got those 2 from the charity shops. This came through the post. This, if you remember back, was for Sapphire. No, not Sapphire. Ruby. Pokemon Ruby. It was Mr. Manual, so I bought this. So that's to go in there. Yes. I traded on my last video. I had quite a lot of Wii stuff. I had another one of the steering wheels. I had quite a few Wiimotes, a few PlayStation 2 games I wanted to trade. I traded the bunch in, and oh, it's awesome when you take a bunch in like that, and then they give you like a receipt for like 55 quid. I was like, what? I thought I was going to get 30 tops. 55 quid, so I made up with that. So I bought a few games. N64. I figured I might as well use it on the N64 because it's kind of one of the genres that's in there, and I don't mind like buying loose carts for. If I was to try buy SNES games, because I'm very particular when it comes to SNES games, I'll get box ones, and the boxes can turn up in all sorts of conditions. So yeah, I thought I'll just stick to buying carts. You can't go wrong with getting carts from CEX N64 ones, so hence why I've gone down the N64 route. They do have NES as well, but the NES, the cost, the prices for some of the NES games are extortionate. I know my NES prices quite well, and I was looking at some of them. I'm like, geez, that's a lot for that particular game. So I just stuck to N64. I was matching them like with regards to eBay, and you can get some N64 games on there much cheaper than eBay. So Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. I wanted to get this box, but I'll happily hold on to it loose cart for the time being. You know, I like my Star Wars. I haven't played this. I've played a very similar game on the PC back in the day that looks very much like it. So yeah, I look forward to giving that a go. So this is what I got with my 55 quid. Earthworm Jim free. I enjoy the Earthworm Jim games. I've got them on the Mega Drive, so I'm after collecting kind of the rest of them. So that was definitely a title I wanted to get. I can't remember the prices on these. They all came to 55 quid in total. So FIFA 98. I think I got that because I had like maybe like 75p or £1 like spare, and it were like, I'll just look to see if there's a game that I haven't got, and yeah, there was. So FIFA 98. This was one of the most expensive ones, and they only had one copy, and they didn't have many on eBay, so I figured this is maybe a sought after title. Star Wars Battle of Naboo, and I've never heard of this, so again, with it being a Star Wars game, I thought I'll go for that. If you guys have played any of these, give me a shout. I mean, I've played Earthworm Jim, I've played FIFA 98, but not Star Wars Battle for Naboo. And last but not least, the box game is Beetle Adventure Racing. So all those for 50 quid. This one, I only went for this box because I'd nipped into the Halifax near where I work, CEX, and just had a look, see what they had in. And they had this in, and I remember looking at the box thinking, oh, that looks decent, to be honest. It's going to be tough buying box games from there because, like I say, you don't know what they're going to come like. But because I saw this firsthand, I just ordered it and it came through, and I knew it was coming from there, so that was good. Because they only had one copy in box, so it's all in there. The manual and the cart are in really decent nick, the baggie and everything as well. So that's decent. This was £10. I remember the price of this one, because I remember, like I say, I remember seeing it, but it goes for more on eBay. I think it's about 15-20 quid box, so did alright there. I'm sure that were 10. I'm sure that were 10. That might have been a bit more actually. 20, maybe 10 as well. I can't remember. It came to 55 quid for the whole lot, so I was happy to pay that. eBay, I was getting to the last of my eBay funds the other week, and I was looking at SNES games, box SNES games. I just wanted to kind of, I know it sounds stupid if you're not particularly buying to play them, but I don't so much do that. I like collecting as much as I do playing. And I thought I'll try buy a couple of SNES games for like next to nothing, with like the leftover in my funds. And I managed to get Kickoff box. Now, I had Kickoff back in the day, so I know all about Kickoff. But what drew me to this is the box, I swear to you, is like freaking immaculate. Honestly, it's next level. And it was £7. So £7 for a box says game. Alright, it's Kickoff, but I don't know, I think that's decent. And it is in really, really good nick. It were on, I think it was buy it now like £10 or best offer. So I offered 7 and he took it. And again, it's all in there, so yeah, I was made up with that. It's another decent SNES game. Well, another box SNES game to my collection. So yeah, Kickoff, Super Nintendo. And then the other one was FIFA 97. This was £10. Again, really, really good nick. I think there's a little cut there. But other than that, yeah, it's awesome. The manual is freaking heavy in this as well. It's like proper heavy manual. But yeah, game. And like the manual is like a frigging novel. So yeah, 17 quid for 2 box SNES games. You can't complain. Just boosting the old collection up, you know. I like to boost the numbers up. What else? And these are all from the Friday Game Shop, so it's like a couple. What is it? 3 weeks? No, 2 weeks worth of Friday Game Shop games. So the first week, this has been on my. So yeah, you'll notice the majority of games I bought so far are Nintendo, hence the name, the title. A lot of Nintendo, but these are the 2 Sega games I managed to get from the Friday Game Shop. This has been on my watch list for a while. After watching it recently with my children, kind of rekindled my love for the. I had the game back in the day, so it's Page Master. So yeah, again, I really enjoyed this game back in the day, and I love the film. I managed to get this. It's been on my watch list for ages, and I've never looked for it in the Friday Game Shop. I've always been kind of. My interest has gone elsewhere, and then I thought, oh, he'll have it. Any game I kind of come across, searching on eBay and such, Lee always has it in his game shop. So yeah, luckily I had a look and it was there. It's been selling for, because I've had it on my watch list, it's been selling for like £10-12. So he did me it for 8, which is good. So he always knocks a quid off, 2 off. And then Shinobi, Revenge of Shinobi. This I absolutely smashed back in the day. I loved this game. I don't know much about any of the other Shinobis, but the Revenge of Shinobi, this particular one, was one that me and my brother like played over and over. So yeah, that were a must to have in the collection. Really good nick. £12. I did make it for 10, so £18 on those 2, which is decent. That one can do about 15, 18 quid, so we're happy with that. And then the same week there, I had like £10 left. He won't move on this one. He said because it's in good nick. So I had £10 left. So I got another Cube game, Resident Evil 0. I'm doing well with my Resident Evil collection up here somewhere. There they are. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4. I've got Resident Evil 0 now. I just need number 3, I believe. This is in the bag, as you can see, £10 there. I haven't even opened. Let's do a live open, seeing if I've been duped like I did in the last video. 2 disco. No, I'm not being duped. Everything's there. There you can see. So yeah, sweet. Happy with that. Another Cube and Resident Evil title. And then this week's purchases. I wanted a NES game. I wanted a box SNES game. I haven't bought a box SNES game for such a long time, and this one, I needed this game anyway in my collection. And I've recently heard someone talk about this, mention that it's a decent game. They played it back in the day, and it was there. It was listed for £28. He did me it for 25, which I think is probably level with eBay after looking at it now. But he said it's in really good nick, so I'll let him off there. And it's Faxanadu for the NES. I got a protective cover with it, so maybe that's why he kept the price. But yeah, it does look in really decent nick. There's a bit of a sticker mark there, but that comes off with a bit of lighter fluid. Lighter fluid, if you ever want to know how to get stickers off. Lighter fluid works treats. Lee's helped me out. So yeah, really high quality box. Still got the Nintendo seal at the top. Toys R Us, £36.36 back in the day, 1993. It's got the polystyrene, it's got the manual, it's got the game. Yeah, it is in top nick. It's literally brand new. It's got the polystyrene in there. So yeah, I suppose 25 quid is decent for that. It's not an expensive game at all if it's loose. But yeah, it's really decent quality. It's still got the Nintendo seal up there. So yeah, Faxanadu. I know nothing about it. I'm going from people's recommendations on that one. And this one has been on my eBay watch list for quite a while. I love all Disney games. I've never played this one. I played the the Mickey Mouses on the Mega Drive, Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion. So I know nothing about the Mickey Mouse games on the SNES, but you can't go wrong with Disney's. Disney's are usually good. They hold their kind of value and such. So yeah, Mickey Mania. It's not an expensive game at all. Again, comes in a protective case. This is a really good one. He did me it for £25. Probably get it for 20 on eBay, but not in this condition. He had two, and he offered me the one that was in less decent condition for 20 quid, or this one for 25. I wasn't bothered playing the extra 25. I got the protective case with it, and it was much better nick. So manuals, absolutely quality, and the cart there, yeah, minty. So yeah, Mickey Mania. I don't know anything about this game, but you can't go wrong with Disney's. Come on. So we'll see how it plays. Once I get round to giving that one a go. Mickey Mania. Last but not least, I had £10 left this week, and he's just got a big bundle of Game Boy and Advance games in, so I wandered over to them, and I seen Mario Party Advance, and I figured Mario Party, £10. Mario Party games rise in price and hold like quite a high price. I figured this is cheap for an Advance game. Yeah, it does about £12–15 on eBay, so box complete with a protective case again. So I did quite well this week. I paid a lot in all, but some decent boxes and in really good conditions. You get like a poster. I've opened that up already, that's all there. The only thing is, I think this is the US game, but that doesn't bother me with these. Now I know. Now I know that they're region free. So yeah, I'm not bothered. It's the PAL stuff I'm after for the NES and Super Nintendo and such. So yeah, I was made up with that. It's in really good nick. Mario Party Advance, never played it, so we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, there you go, that's the last one. So I did alright. There's quite a few games there to add to the collection. Slowly building it up. Yeah, again, like I say, I won't bore you. I'll shoot off a couple of things to kind of mention. I'm getting an NES Mini. What a freaking nightmare it has been trying to get one of them. They are in demand and they are short supply. So yeah, I've ordered one, and it's going to be there. It's going to be with me at Argos, I believe, in 2 days. So I'm looking forward to getting that and playing the NES Mini. I'll be smashing that. My daughters already know a majority of the games, so that'll be some good fun. And Collectorabilia, which is on this weekend. I'm going to be going. Yeah, I'm going to be getting there for like 9 AM and meeting Team Chav and Mongoose and Sulfur Retro, Matt and Lee, Retro Gamer Addict. I don't know who else is going. I think a bunch of tubers that are going. So yeah, looking forward to meeting some of those guys, definitely. That's it. I will be back in a few weeks with more pickups just before Christmas, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Laters.